Hi, this is Kapu Sukanya from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, currently studying in System Computer Science Department. Now we'll see flat plate collectors. A flat plate collector is a solar panel device that uses solar energy to generate thermal energy. It converts solar power into thermal energy. With cheaper energy utilization, water has an operating fluid. A flat plate solar collector takes in solar radiation and transmits heat to the functioning medium. It is suitable for several thermal applications. The average temperature ranges of FPC device is 100 degrees Celsius. Besides, these devices have an economic cost of investment. The FPC devices are backbone of solar thermal devices. They have diverse applications from households to commercial sectors. A flat plate collector devices are commonly used for active space heating and water heating for further usage. Future working principles of flat plate collectors. Absorption. The collector absorbs solar radiation through a flat plate, which is usually made up of black or dark material that has a high absorptivity to sunlight. The plate is coated with a special material that helps to absorb the solar radiation and convert it into heat. Conduction. The heat generated by the absorption of solar radiation is conducted through the flat plate and into a series of tubes or channels that are embedded in the plate. The tubes of channels are usually made up of materials that has a high thermal conductivity such as copper. Next, transfer. The heat that is conducted through the tubes or channels is transferred to a fluid that is circulating through them. This fluid is usually water or a water-based solution, but it can also be air or another gas. Storage. The heated fluid is then transferred to a storage tank where it can be used for a variety of purposes such as heating of water for domestic use of or space heating. Circulation. The fluid is circulated through the collector using a pump or other circulation devices which helps to maximize the amount of heat that is collected and transferred to the storage tank. Now is how does a flat plate collector works. The working of a flat plate collector involves the transfer of heat or thermal energy. The operating medium exchanges heat from the sun rays. The heat absorbing plate of the collector is exposed to sunlight. As the sun rays hit the flat plate surface, a portion of their energy is transferred into heat. This leads to a rise in the temperature of the flat plate solar collector. When a fluid is passed inside the collector, the temperature of the fluid increases as the heat from the absorbing plate heat is transmitted to the fluid. Eventually, the fluid transmits the thermal energy from collectors to the functioning energy systems of different, different uses. It works on the principles of first and second laws of thermodynamics. Next, here applications of flat plate collectors. Here, domestic hot water. Flat plate collectors are used to heat water for use in homes and buildings. They are typically installed on rooftops or on the ground near the buildings, and the heated water is stored in a tank for use later. Space heating. Flat plate collectors can also be used to heat the air in buildings for space heating purpose. This is often done through the use of a duct system that distributes the heated air throughout the building. Swimming pool heating. Flat plate collectors can use to heat swimming pools, allowing them to be used for longer periods of time throughout the year. Next, industrial process heat. Flat plate collectors can be used to provide heat for industrial process such as drying or carving materials. Overall, flat plate collectors are a versatile and cost effective way to capture and convert sunlight into a usable heat, making them a valuable tool for a wide range of applications. Now we'll see types of flat plate collectors here. Based on panels. Glaze or glazing panels are insulated that embrace a glaze covering. They block infrared radiation and provide insulating to the solar plate. Under the glazing, there is an absorbent in which the working fluid flows. Glaze FPC FPCS are commonly used in household water heating installation. Unglazed panels. These flat plate collectors devices are not glazed. Unglazed panels are usually utilized for swimming pool heating installations. They are inexpensive but less popular. Their temperature range is less than 30 degrees Celsius. B. Based on configuration. Parallel absorbing plate, series absorbing plate. In this parallel absorbing plate, in parallel flat plate collectors, the heat can be dispersed with a large volume of circulating fluid via the branches present inside. It can be installed in both horizontal and vertical orientations. In series absorbing plate, such FPCs includes a sole continuous circuit. It has high heat jump and a lesser volume of circulating fluid. Next, components of flat plate collectors. Here are the typical components of a flat plate collectors. Absorbing plate, tubes or passage insulating and glazing covers, casing or containing. Now, absorbing plate. It is a component inside the collector that traps solar radiation. The absorbing plate converts the solar power into thermal power. It is a dark plate, generally made up of copper foil. Tubes or passages. The absorbing plate in a flat plate collector has a grid of conducts. These are tubes or passages of circulations of the heat transfer fluid. It aids in conducting the working fluid from the inlet to the outlet. Insulating and glazing cover. Here, insulating minimize heat loss from the absorbing plate. It is present on the sides and back of the plate collector. The insulating is typically made up of synthetic foam sheets, fiberglass, polyurethane, etc. Casing or container. This casing acts as a resting surface or closure to the component of a flat plate solar collector. It is made up of aluminum and holds all elements in place. Next, advantages of flat plate collectors. Some advantages of flat plate collectors includes a flat plate collectors facilities the collection of direct energy from all directions and diffuses thermal radiation. It is a clean, pollution-free system of energy generation. The power utilized by FPCs is natural and renewable. Flat plate collector devices have relatively low maintenance cost and longer working life. It is easy to fabricate and economical. It can be installed effortlessly. FPCs are fixed to a mounting structure in tilt and orientation in which they receive maximum sunlight. With FPCs, more energy can be generated even at low temperature. Next, we'll see the merits and demerits of solar flat plate collector. Here merits: efficiency. FPCs are highly efficient at converting solar radiation into thermal energy and can achieve efficiency rates of up to 80%. Durability. FPCs are durable and can withstand harsh weather conditions including extreme temperature and hail. Low maintenance. FPCs require very little maintenance, which makes them a cost-effective choice for home homeowners and business. Versatility. FC, FPCs can be used for a variety of applications, including heating water, space heating, and process heating. And now we'll see the demerits of flat plate collector. This first, low performance in low high conditions. FPCs are not very effective in low light conditions such as during cloudy weather or at night. Limited heat storage capacity. FPCs do not have large heat storage capacity, which means that the heat they produce must be immediately or it will be lost. Installation complexity. The installation of FPCs can be complex and requires a skilled technician to ensure that they are installed properly. Cost. While FPCs can be cost effective in the long run, they can be expensive to the purchase and install initially. Bulky. FPCs are bulk and requires a considerable amount of space for installation, which may not be practical in some situations. Overall, FPCs are reliable and efficient way to capture solar energy, but they do not have some limitations that should be considered before choosing this technology. Now, the conclusion. A flat plate collector is a device acting as a heat exchanger. It converts solar power into thermal energy. It can gather solar energy and use it to heat water in the house for bathing, washing, etc. Also, it can be used to heat hot tubs and swimming pools. The FPCs proved to be more feasible than other water heating systems due to their economical price, simple design, and easy installation. They greatly help to save on energy bills. Thank you.